A look at the world. Rugby Football League of football. Elliptical shape will soon be in play.
Somebody. Okay.
As Rob Piggott, the referee, a teacher from Southern California, whistles us into the second period. Kick taken by Brunetti. Gets it back into the arms of Basham. And Brunetti again. Vinny gets the ball out. And on the run are the Atlantic Greyhounds. Gap, pass high. Nice take by Steve Ray. Keep it going. Ray tries to pass it. The ball knocked out of bounds. And it'll be a line out to the Atlantic Greyhounds. Here's Steve Ray, number 7. He really kept that drive alive. The pass coming back to him from Tim Ford. He's a little bit tall. Watch it just nearly behind him.
Kept it. Number 6 at the front. Come off the line. You've got to come off the line here. Both of you, right up. Give it 2 feet. Give.
There you see it. Steve kept that one. So for that reason, Atlantic is inside the territory of the Capital Express. Back into touch it goes. We'll have another line out. Cool day for a lot of athletes, not wearing a lot of garb out there. Temperatures in the 50s. Characteristic of Tucson. Brunetti. Pressure being applied by the Capital defense. Back go the Greyhounds. Turning it around is Kennedy. And now the kick. On the retreat, Scott Stevens for the Express. He's tied up immediately by Miller. And a penalty. The penalty will be against George Miller. Very quickly, the Express use the ball. Petrakis gets it out. Petrakis again. The near side. Borno. Sheehy. And the ball thrown forward. 2 points separate these teams. The Capital Express on the attack. And the pass gets away from John Redmond, who does eventually pick it up. Redmond looking for help. Nice move. Flips it to Stevens. Gets it back to Redmond. Out it goes. Still. The Express, we've known they believe in more of a finesse and a control type game. That's what they're doing. Finally, the ball kicked ahead by Al Dakin. And he's going to pick up the try. Little dribble by Al. Played his college rugby at Dartmouth and now a member of the Washington Rugby Football Club.
The Express really relies on a lot of finesse and a lot of good ball handling. When that goes sour on them, they're really vulnerable. This is a situation where the pass went astray and a kick ahead. You see right here, kick ahead by Al Deacon. Let's go to try.
So Deacon with the try. The Atlanta Greyhounds with an advantage of 19 points to 12. And the conversion kick coming up.
Emil, you're quite right. When you're a finesse side, when it starts raining, you're in big trouble because the ball becomes like slippers in a bar of soap and you've got to play it tighter. And that's why I see the advantage now for Atlantic in this condition.
Good.
Conversion just wide. But out of the ballpark. Basham is not successful.
No, overruled.
And the referee now has overruled the touch judge.
No 2 points.
No conversion. Well, our monitor had it correct. One of the touch judges was confused, but the referee, Rob Piggott, said no way. So 19-12 in favor
Blue. Center.
of the Atlantic Greyhounds.
Blue chooses the scrum. Out on the fly.
And we'll have a scrummage now at midfield. Right on the 50-yard line, dead center, the epicenter of the rugby pitch.
Step free. Here you go. Nice.
Played by the Capital Express. Nice moves. Cannot complete the pass to Lewis. And it turns around. Here goes Graham Basham. Basham looking for the corner. He's got 2 defenders with him. Leaves it. Intercepted. Will Brewington had the ball, tossed it a little bit forward, and we'll have a scrummage. One of the minor infractions of the game, a pass thrown forward.
Come to me, lads. Hold it.
Or a ball knocked
Right,
forward. The major infractions result in a penalty kick. Things like offsides or dangerous play. And yes, there is dangerous play in rugby. This is not dangerous, though, unless you're with the Atlantic Greyhound. They get the ball in the hands of Lewis. Lewis gets the ball back inside to Dixie Dean, and Dean puts it down right in the middle of the posts.
Once they get on the run, the Express are really dangerous because the support play is really good, and they're going forward, and they're very difficult to stop. Dixie Dean's a great finisher.
Quite right, Emil. When you have someone like Sammy Stoney from Fiji, they're wizards out in those islands, and he got the hand on the ball there, and everything else he created.
Rory Lewis, number 8, makes the space. Nice little pass back inside. Dixie Dean in the right place at the right time. And that gives the try, and the conversion is good. So the score now is all even up at 19 apiece. 19-19 our score.
Blue kicks back to yellow. Back yellow. Back 10. Back 10.
Take a look at George Miller from Charlotte, North Carolina. Born in Elizabeth, New Jersey. 5'11", 188 pounds. Kickoff travels just beyond the touchline, so it'll be a scrimmage, no doubt, at midfield.
Let's go.
Awarded to the Atlantic Greyhounds. Again, we see an unforced error. Both teams have had one of those now.
On the fly.
I think a lot of that's got to do with the weather, Dave, and you can see actually the tempo of the game slightly slowed up now. When it gets wet, the tactics change. It's more deliberate in what you do, and that's what we're seeing right now.
A 19-19 tie. Midway through the second period. Ball picked up by Collins. Collins immediately roughed up. Caps backward. Granetti. And he finally gives it out to Ray. Ball in now in the hands of Freeman. Anthony Freeman, he can fly. There goes Freeman again.
Don't catch him.
Nothing to do with that sort of speed there. Great speed, great foot speed by Freeman, and you can't defend against that.
Very difficult anyway.
Atlantic were really lucky actually to get the ball away to the Capital Express is doing a tremendous job of pushing them backwards in the scrum. So they did a great job getting it away. Watch this move by Anthony Freeman. Puts a little move on Vince Granger, and now he's going. He's gone.
Anthony, 5'10", 173 pounder. He's just too fast. That's all there is to it. Conversion attempt will be taken in just a moment by Brian Collins. There's Anthony.
You can come in if you want. 15 right here. There you go.
That was enough teasing. Let's be professional.
Okay, your conversion kicks. Taking a look at the same view as the referee and the kicker. Both have, and the conversion good by Brian Collins. And that's the difference now. The score is 26-19 in favor of the Atlantic Greyhounds.
Interesting here, David, down on touchline, the body language now. Atlantic are all buzzing and moving, and their heads down in the capital sector.
Vanished to blue.
Got to pick it up.
It's vanished to blue.
Offside.
Got the ball. That looks pretty good. Here we
The
go.
advantage to the Capital Express, so they're playing with house money right now. They kick ahead, line out, and they're going to play the line out.
Shame, really. They had the advantage, you said rightly there. They should have carried on something more adventurous because they had the penalty in the bag anyway.
However, that's how the half comes to a close. Our score, the Atlantic Greyhounds 26 points, the Capital Express 19 here at High Corbett Field. The trials of the newly forming World Rugby Football League continue from Tucson. We'll have our halftime activities and the second half coming your way right after these messages.